To order, we have Jeff and
Present.
Steve
Here.
and myself, and Tara is absent, okay, and Dallas, not present, Dave Mackey,
Present.
Jennifer Stout, okay, Jen's here, right?
Yep.
Okay, and myself. Okay, moving on. Public comment. Do we have any public comment?
Hi, this is Kristen, and no public comment. I'm just here to watch. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, moving right along.
So I have on the screen the information of the 3 bids that we received, and the following page shows the subcontractors who each of the contractors was planning to work with. So if everybody just wants to take a second and take a look at those numbers, you are welcome to do that. And then in a couple of slides, we will propose the question of who to give the bid to. Tell me when you're ready for me to move it on to the next.
I'm ready.
I'm set too.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And then move on again?
I'm fine with it.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So-
Yeah.
Here's the recommendation for the motion if anybody wants to make it. That would be up to you, Donna, to call, obviously.
Yep, I would make that recommendation or that motion to accept that. Is there a second?
Yeah, I'll support.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Is there a discussion?
Oh, you know what?
Sorry,
Yeah, hang on, we're gonna do that by roll call. This is what we were recommended to do by
Okay,
our.
well, first of all, I need to ask, is there a discussion? Anybody? Okay,
One point of discussion is, have the alternates been discussed with UP and with Tim as far as their comparable to what was called out in the plans?
So I guess are you asking if the alternates as bid upon are what was indicated in the plans, or if there's any difference? Is that what you're asking?
I guess, how did they arrive at the alternates? Did they submit a request for information to get that approved? Or was that listed as an alternate in the
I'll try to answer you, and let me know if this isn't what you mean. But the base bid was, of course, the project itself that everybody agreed upon as absolutely the most absolutely necessary pieces. And then the 5 alternates were proposed for all of the contractors who bid, and would be things that we would also like to have, or like to at least have as options. Now, the 4th one is a little bit different because the 4th involves the piping under the road between the parking lot and the school, and just that whole region that's been pretty messed up water retention wise in Dollar Bay. And I know that it's being proposed that the township may be taking care of that piece because it's really a township issue, and yet the bidders needed to bid on that, so we would have a good price to discuss that with the township. And so that's the case with the 4th bid, but all of the bidders bid on the same 5 alternates. One of them was the extra doors in the lobby area. Those are the things we would really like to have, but as we were going through numbers and meeting, and Tim was trying to figure out how to make everything work financially with what we absolutely needed, that was determined to be one thing that if it had to go, it had to go, and then we wouldn't have the extra doors in the back of the 6th grade classroom that would let us then open up that area if needed in the future, and then there wouldn't be kind of a door modification on the elementary teachers lounge thing. So they're not not needed, but there are things that, that we could leave if we had to. If all of our bids came in higher than we needed them to, then those would be the first things that could be cut. Did that kind of get at your question, Steve?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify, were the alternates proposed by the contractors bidding, or were the alternates given by the engineer?
No, they were given by the engineer through that process of what can we possibly cut, what needs to stay in. When Tim was looking at the estimated amounts things were going to cost, when it was starting to get a little worrisome on whether we'd be able to make it all happen.
I see, okay, yep.
Yep, so they all bid on the same 5 alternates.
All right, very good.
Okay. Okay, so then back to you, Donna.
Alrighty then. So we'll take a roll call, vote by roll call. Myself, Donna Ingman, yes. Steve Leclerc,
Yes.
Jeff Stevens,
Yes.
Tara is not here, Dallas is not here. David Mackey,
Yes.
Jennifer Stout.
Yes.
Okay. So ones we have here are all in favor, and there's no nays and there's no abstain. Then motion carries.
And now, if you don't mind me speaking up a little bit again, Donna.
Sure.
Okay, so we had talked about the fact that the CCASB award ceremony is very unlikely to happen this year. They're almost positive it's going to be canceled, obviously, with coronavirus wreaking havoc. But the ISD has let us know that they do still plan to order plaques for all of us who would like to be able to honor our people anyway. And I think that everybody agrees that would be a really nice thing to continue. And so, are there suggestions for Student Leadership Award? I had put forth the name of Louise Carlson, a high school senior who's shown a lot of leadership in student council, is kind of an unsung hero, always good and kind-hearted, and a lot of great things about her. And are there any other suggestions for Student Leadership Award?
I have none.
I have none.
No.
Okay, I'm going to put her name here then. And Outstanding Education Employee Award. I put forth a suggestion of Kathy Hill. She is set to retire within the next couple of years. Hopefully, at the end of next year. She also is kind of an unsung hero in a lot of ways, has organized some really fantastic trips to allow our students to have a chance to get outside of the area and do some learning. The Washington, D.C. trip for the presidential inauguration was outstanding. Steve, weren't you on that trip?
No, I was not.
Oh, okay, I guess I was thinking that. In any case, a lot of those kind of things, tireless working with Quiz Bowl and local history smackdown. She's the first one at school just about every day and often one of the last to leave in the evening. And so I wouldn't want Kathy to end up retiring without being honored in this way. So she's one who I suggest. And are there other suggestions?
I have no other ones, and I totally agree with you. Very good choice.
Yeah, I think Kathy's a good choice, a great choice, actually.
Good.
Okay.
I agree.
I'll support
All right,
that.
I'll put her name down then. School Service Award. The person I suggest for this award this year is Judy Klutz. She came on last May as our food service director and really hit the ground running. She's done a phenomenal job. She just thinks creatively about how to get kids fed. And I think one of the coolest things she did was to start the second chance breakfast. So in the passing period between first and second hour, high schoolers and middle schoolers can stop by the table and get their breakfast. And a lot of kids are taking advantage of this. So that really shows us that they need it and that it's a great idea. She gives little Rice Krispie treats to all students K through 12 if it's their birthday, and a little sign. And so that's a really special, nice little thing. In fact, my kid Amos was feeling a little frustrated that it looked like school was now going to be extending into the summer, and that's over his birthday on June 13th. And he said, well, at least I get a treat from Miss Judy. I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah.
And she has been absolutely outstanding through this coronavirus school closure. We were the first school to be able to offer food to our people. She organized a volunteer work bee basically to get all those groceries and food items organized for the students, and we had a huge number of people taking advantage, and the number's just been growing week by week, and she's not complained one bit. She's just done it all with energy and grace. So she's the person I think of. Normally this award goes to a support staff member, though not always. And do you have other suggestions, everybody?
No, I agree with Judy as well. Yeah.
She does a phenomenal job. She's always so pleasant.
Yes. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put her name down for that then. And then this one, there may be some more feedback from you. I might be off. Am I off the screen, or can you all see that still?
I
I
can.
see you.
Okay.
No, I can't. Yeah. Stop the community leader award.
Okay, all right, okay, I think that's where we are, so we're probably good. I'm gonna change the font size so we all see. Okay, there we go. So this is the one where all the boards individually consider somebody from the community who would be worthy of honor. And oftentimes, it's somebody who has benefited students and schools throughout the whole region. And so this year, I've gotten word that many of the schools in our area are nominating SKY, Simple Kindness for Youth, a great organization that just provides grants, usually up to about $200. If students have needs for things like clothing, and we've had kids benefit by getting a pair of eyeglasses if their parents weren't able to afford it or weren't able to make that happen, and prom dresses, a Chromebook. We've had a couple kids taking advantage of this, getting Chromebooks so they can do their homework at home. But I think a phenomenal program. So that's the one that I bring to you. But are there other suggestions for other community leaders who might be worthy of this award?
I agree with that as well. It's a great program.
You sound like an appropriate honoree this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree with everyone.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, in that case, looks like the discussion has us all kind of in agreement about the 4 recipients, and then if, I guess it's back to you, Donna, if somebody wants to call the question and make a motion.
Okay, are we making a motion for this, or we have to make a motion?
Yeah, the motion would be to present these awards as indicated here to Louise and Kathy.
We have a motion to present these awards as indicated.
I'll make that motion that we nominate the recipients as presented.
And I'll second that. Do we have any discussion? All in favor?
A roll call again, right?
Oh, true. Sorry, Dave. I forgot. Here we go. You're right.
Okay, so roll call. Oh, okay. Myself, yes. Steve Leclerc,
Yes.
Jeff Stevens,
Yes.
Tara is not here, Dallas is not here, David Mackey,
Yes.
Jennifer Stout.
Yes.
Okay. So, all in favor? No abstain? Motion carries.
Great. I think that's it then, right?
Okay. So do we need a motion to adjourn?
I'll move that we adjourn.
Okay. I'll support that. All in favor? Opposed, abstain. Motion carries. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for trying
Stay
this.
healthy and positive, okay? Take care.
Stay well.
Yeah,
Yeah, stay well.
Yeah, same for everyone.
yeah. Is there anything else, Christina, then? I'll log off?
Yeah, everybody can just log off and I'll close the meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.